Well, reviews of The Rock's Black Adam film are trickling in right now, and they're not good. In fact, they're really not good. As an example, I want to take a look at the almost always shiltastic site IGN and their film breakdown and review. I think that would be only fair. Here we go. So suffice it to say, Thursday preview audiences will likely give us a baseline for what the expectations are around this new DC film Black Adam. I would anticipate that the box office performance is going to be even more important for Warner Brothers Discovery, because going into next year, they're into that 10-year plan they were driving at for DC to make everything much more profitable. We've been hearing about that 10-year plan for quite some period of time, and of course that will likely feature another Black Adam film that, of course, will have him paired with Superman, Henry Cavill's Superman, as we all know because of the recently leaked post-credit scene. Now, Zaslav is really incredibly serious, very, very serious indeed, about DC and its success and how that success is tied to Warner Brothers Discovery, which is, again, one of the reasons that he eliminated Batgirl from the equation. So that way there wouldn't be any, film missteps when it comes to essentially the soft reboot of DC. Now, let's get to the sticky part, right? Many of the early reviews that are coming out about this film are highly critical of it. In fact, I haven't seen this kind of criticism about one of these big budget films with a beloved star from a lot of these Access Media folks in quite some time. They're actually placing this film squarely in mediocre territory. And so that means it's not off to a great start. And when people read these reviews spread out all over the place now, I don't know if that's necessarily going to drive them to the box office. But I specifically grabbed this IGN review that we're going to look at for today's video because they were most likely to be friendly to any property coming out of DC. Boy, was I wrong. The reviewer, Josh Yall, brought the hammer down on Black Adam, calling it a strikeout. Describing the film as dated, seemingly made decades ago during the golden age of superhero films. IGN, or at least the reviewer here, states that the film is clunky and suffering under the weight of too much exposition, reliant on special effects, and not enough on character development. So far, this is not glowing. It's actually calling out the underdevelopment of the specific character, in this case, Hawkman, and calling that a misfire. It actually caused me to go and revisit the actual score that was on this, because I looked at the score and went, wow, that's really low. And based on the evisceration that this review goes into, I'm surprised that the score is that high. Again, Access Media doing what they do, bringing the score closer to the mean, I guess. I don't know. But perhaps the reviewer was just being charitable, because after hearing how extensive the edits were to make this film better than an R rating and get it to PG-13, maybe there was a lot left on the cutting room floor that left not very much intact to make this film whole again. Of course, Josh, the reviewer here, goes on to say that the film manages to feel both overstuffed and underdeveloped at the same time. Now, that usually indicates that there's too many cooks in the kitchen working on this film, doing it via committee. That's usually what that means, but things don't get any better, honestly. If you move away from IGN and you go over and check out The Wrap's review, whose headline actually says it all, which is Dwayne Johnson's anti-hero superhero movie is anti-entertaining. Dang. Wow. Now, for all the action and effects that are stuffed into this film, it suffers from a problem that most modern films do. at least right now. It's suffering from a lack of identity. It doesn't sound like it knows what it is based on all the descriptives here from the reviewers. It doesn't sound like it knew where it was going to go, which again, that should sound familiar based on, Amazon Prime's recent foray into big budget entertainment. And it certainly failed to get where it was trying to go, I guess. At least that's what most of these Access journalists are saying. It actually begs a question, I think, that I'm not sure many people are going to ask. How bad must Batgirl have been to get canceled so close to completion when they went ahead and ran this film out to the theaters? Makes you wonder. But hey, look, what do you think? Are you actually interested in seeing this film? I'm curious because I'm not going. Are you surprised with its critical reception, at least early on, since we now have multiple reviews that are basically tearing this film apart? And do you think that this is further indication that maybe the superhero genre is on the way out and we're well beyond diminishing returns? I don't know. Please leave your thoughts down below. Hopefully we can have a conversation about that. I'm kind of bummed out because I was hoping that obviously Black Adam would be bringing back Henry Cavill's Superman, but with very disappointing earnings, which is what it sounds like this might be greeted with at the box office. I don't know if that'll ever get out of the... I don't know, never know that that'll get out of pre-production, but I guess we'll have to see. Anyway, feel free to leave your comments down below. Let's engage on this. Maybe we can commiserate together. And with that, support independent creators out there. There's a lot of people that are going to review this film, and they need your support. Again, all of this we're doing for the best interest of our audience, rather than what a lot of the Access journalists do it for, which is essentially to shill to get access to the next thing. I don't care about getting to the next thing. I'll pay to see the next thing, and I would encourage you all to do that if you are going to go out and review products, because I don't think you can do it well without a background in it. And again, I'm going to end up seeing this film one way or another, and I'll give you my thoughts on it when I have done so. But hey, based on these reviews, I'm not sure I'm going to look forward to that very much. And with that, of course, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye. And don't forget to check out my Rumble at rumble.com/CultureCasino.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.